Salaam alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm joined today by the chairman of JIBA Dar, Salaam, a business association that's been sending some shockwaves across the community. And Mr. Chairman, welcome to today's episode where we're going to discuss what JIBA is, why you do what you do, how you do what you do, and what is it that you're trying to achieve in the next 12 months that's of your tenure. So, talk us through what is JIBA and how did it all come about.
Thank you very much, Muhammad Jawad. Assalamu alaikum. JIBA stands for Jaffrey International Business Association. We're 32 chapters worldwide. Ours is an autonomous registered company in Tanzania. We have formed an executive team for JIBA along with myself, who have been elected in. And our main focus, objective, and goal is to scale up entrepreneur skills and businesses on a national and an international level. We have 150,000 community members worldwide with a portfolio of 6 billion US dollars. JIBA is here to invite all community members worldwide in trading, learning, and doing business together. That's our premise, that's our goal. With the current changes and trends in the marketplace, we have moved away from the generic forms of doing business and looking at a global format and a global way forward.
So over the last few weeks, we've seen this document flying around WhatsApp talking about JIBA membership tiers, and it's quite surprising why you thought that there's a need for introducing membership tiers. JIBA was a very straightforward process: pay an annual fee that is half of what the current annual fee is for the different membership tiers. Why did you do that? What was the need for it? Do you have a reason in terms of your research that's made you get to this point?
Sure, thank you for that question. The tier system focuses on different walks on the entrepreneurship journey. Not everyone is an industrialist. Not everyone is a trader. And some of them will be service providers. Some will be technicals. Some will be doctors, engineers, etc. The tier system gives each one in their zone access, performance-based access,
Right.
almost judging them on a level of meritocracy, right? For them to fit in a strata of doing business, which does not limit the tier below from the outreach and the uplift between the tiers. This will also assist later on in mentoring skills and transfer of knowledge, etc.
Right.
Now, I understand there's a whole buzz about, why the charges, what's behind this move. Our research during the last year is that JIBA has or had at one point in time turned into yellow pages. That was not the premise that JIBA was established for. JIBA was established for, and the thought process was to be a force for lobby, for trade, for cross-border entrepreneurship, for a global reach
Right.
within our community members in order to boost income for all. So we've moved away from this yellow page approach. And as you know, a business association, if you look at the facts and figures, without going in too much intrinsically, you have to stand at a level where you are appreciated and understood for this service and the lobbying opportunities that are created.
Yes.
We haven't been at our forefront in that aspect. And this is what my team and I plan to do.
That's rather interesting what you've just laid out there. However, you said you only have 2 years for every term that you have to serve, and I think you've got 9 months left. What are your objectives? What are your goals for this year? And you think they are achievable in the next 9 months?
Thank you for that question. Yes, we are ambitious. And if we weren't, we would not be JIBA. This is a premise that I would like all our brothers and sisters to follow. Indeed, we have 12 months left. The past 12 months were a building exercise where we were creating platforms and building our foundation in order to go forward. To look forward to, we have the app launch on March 3rd, without saying too much. With it, we will also have a transfer of knowledge and skills training launch. And what we are all looking forward to, an investment desk. This investment desk will focus on a few portfolios in agriculture, aquaculture, artificial intelligence, and trade. And I think it's exciting times where we are all looking forward to fasten our seatbelts and enjoy the ride. And hopefully this would be a ride that promises success and perhaps a legacy left behind for the future chairs to come in and sit here.
I don't know if that was a bombshell or that was something you had planned to tell us. So you have an app coming up, you have an investment that's coming up, you have a training development program coming up, and all of that on March 3rd. Why March 3rd? And what is it about March 3rd that we need to look forward to? Or should we look forward to it?
I think you should. The date has obviously been arranged in a format where it's before the holy month of Ramadan, where we're hoping people are still alert and awake. And furthermore, it's still within the first quarter of the year. So it gives 2023 an entire vision,
Right.
and economically it makes sense. If you look at the marketplace, normally at the end of the first quarter, most businesses know where they stand and know this is the time to invest or reinvest and grow or not grow, depending on where their vision lies. Do we look forward to it? Yes, I know you should look forward to it, as this has not been done before.
Right.
Hence, it will give a good insight intrinsically to now what JIBA is. This whole connotation of what JIBA was is what we're moving away from. And hence, it's taken us a good year
Right.
to do so. So we look forward to having you all on board and seeing you there.
Right. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step, and it looks like JIBA have started taking their baby steps, and hopefully they'll get to where they want to get to before the end of the year. From my side, I want to say thank you very much for this insight and the details that you've given us. And I believe we will turn up on the 3rd of March. It's the third day of the third month of the year in 2023. It's something about threes and JIBA, I guess. Any concluding remarks?
Thank you very much for that analogy. I will use it next time in my speech. I wanted to say that the app that we have created is a means of doing business using technology at a national and international level. What that does is it allows a global trade to happen. And that's our main focus. So if you're sitting in Dubai and you need something from Kigoma or Zanzibar or Lindi, you would go into the JIBA app as a registered member and utilize it to your advantage. JIBA will act as a facilitator in that trade. We are looking forward to building up the rapport, building up good, solid entrepreneurs and connections between globes and different continents. We look forward to seeing this happen, and we are sure with your support, this will happen. Thank you very much.
I have absolutely no idea why he mentioned Kigoma and Zanzibar. It looks like they seem to be the next business hub for JIBA. So anyway, I hope you have got the insight of what JIBA is trying to do and what they're trying to achieve. And we hope that you will support them this year by turning up on the 3rd of March 2023.